Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like us to quickly delve into some remarks that Professor OGOLLA shared, remarks about the parliament.
I want to tell you that the policemen are trying to divert Kenyans' attentions, first, from the real questions Kenyans should be asking, and two, the evidence Kenyans should gather to answer and give justice to OJUANG. And this is not just the police. The whole government is diverting attention. Parliament did it by shedding crocodile tears for a whole day, shouting in Parliament and Senate how the government is bad, yet they should impeach the president.
Well, we have seen the Parliament complain lately about police brutality. The Parliament spoke with a lot of emotion when this issue of Albert Ojwang surfaced.
The unfortunate thing, Mr. Speaker, is that we have abated this kind of crimes for too long as legislators. We want to sit here, get clips on TikTok and say, you know, I expressed my rage. The unfortunate thing, Mr. Speaker, is that we have abated this kind of crimes for too long as legislators. We want to sit here, get clips on TikTok and said, you know, I expressed my rage.
Professor OGOLLA is telling the parliamentarians to stop shedding crocodile tears. The big question is, why would he tell them to stop shedding crocodile tears? This issue of Albert Ojwang has been talked by so many people. We've been sharing this story, following up on the proceedings in this channel, and I've been making sure that we get each and every story as they surface. But Professor OGOLLA seems to be believing something different, and in fact even poking holes on James Mukwana's statement. You know, you remember James Mukwana shared another statement with IPOA. The first statement, he said that it was a lie, so he gave another statement. Professor OGOLLA is revisiting also the OB register, whereby again Mukwana gave the first statement which the IG read, and then again said that he lied. I mean, Professor OGOLLA looks at this old drama and says that the parliament is not being honest. Because if the parliament was honest right now, the DIG angekuwa hayuko, or maybe the president would have stepped down or resigned. That's what OGOLLA is trying to tell us. So I want us to go into this video from OGOLLA. It's a video he did on the streets of Nairobi. You just get to understand the things he was saying there during that impromptu presser. So before we go further on this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, kindly support this channel by liking this video to enable you to share the video to many people. Subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I know you're asking yourself why Professor OGOLLA would just surface and say Parliament waache kushed crocodile tears. If I may take you to the issue of Albert Ojwang's father, and we have seen donations. You see, the president gave 2 million, and we also have information that Raila gave half of that. Of course, there is also something that Sakaja provided, and we also have something that the governor of Homa Bay also provided. So according to OGOLLA, he seems to be saying that these people were simply trying to convince the father to let go his story by those donations. Well, I won't say that that was the intention. I would simply think that maybe because of the statement that Albert Ojwang's father said, when he said that he had spent his whole life trying to invest on the son, knowing that the son was going to help him in future, but the son has now, his life has now been taken. So in a way, the people who contributed, I won't say that I can't say that it was not an honest contribution. Those people must have contributed to the father because of that statement. So let's not politicize the contribution. But do you believe Or do you agree with Professor OGOLLA when he says that the parliament is shedding crocodile tears? When there was a story about a shooting on the streets of Nairobi, parliament erupted, you know? So are we saying that these people are taking advantage? Because let's look at this matter this way. We have the broad-based composition of UDA and ODM, and the clause ambayo walikuwa nayo katika ile agreement yao, you already know about it. Mambo ya extrajudicial killing, mambo ya forceful disappearance, mambo kama hayo, a thing of the past. But we've seen them complain that zinaendelea. But they're not walking out. They are not walking out of that arrangement. They are just doing it on public, lakini behind the scene, the document iko intact. In fact, ODM is wholly behind the broad-based. But of course, ODM is one of the parties ambazo kuna democracy, where you uko na chance ya kusema chochote ambacho unasema. It's not like UDA whereby all of you must conform to the UDA policies. Hamwezi kusema kwamba umetoka nje na wewe uko UDA. But with ODM unapata kama kuna wengine tuko ndani, wengine tuko nje. Hivyo ndo wanasema wako ndani, wengine wako nje. Sifuna being the Secretary General yuko nje na aliparticipate kwa ile signing of the document. Unapata watu wengine kama James Orengo yuko kwa ODM lakini yuko broad base, lakini anaonekana State House. So that's why I think I agree with Professor OGOLLA hapo. They are shedding crocodile tears. So I wanted to just listen this other part of the video, get to understand the real statement from OGOLLA. This is what he said.
Society leader, I want to tell you that the policemen are trying to divert Kenyans' attentions, first, from the real questions Kenyans should be asking, and two, the evidence Kenyans should gather to answer and give justice to OJUANG. And this is not just the police. The whole government is diverting attention. Parliament did it by shedding crocodile tears for a whole day, shouting in Parliament and Senate how the government is bad, yet they should impeach the president. Because if the Parliament is there, just in case the executive is not doing their work, to perform one simple function: impeach the president so long as he's violated the law, and he has violated the law. We have a president who has violated all the 18 chapters of the Constitution, yet Parliament is there shedding crocodile tears. Then they are busy saying, oh, we should donate money to help OJUANG. Yet Parliament here has so many funds. Why don't they create a fund so that if something happens to Kenyans, we avoid this handout where somebody is being called, oh, I'm giving you 1 million, oh, I'm giving you 2 million. Who tells them OJUANG is looking for money? Justice always comes first before compensation. When you see someone rushing to give you money when you are in trouble, they are now offering to bury OJUANG, yet the family has not even decided the date of the burial. Maybe the family don't want to bury him. How do you offer money for burial before the family tells you when they're doing a burial? Or which date is this burial? So the state is diverting attention, and I can tell you, even the police officers are diverting attention.
Something there within during that statement, there's something which the professor has said. Yeah, he talks about why do you offer money. Remember, I said it's not good to politicize ile gesture ambayo ilitoka kwa rais, kwa Raila, kwa Sakaja, kwa county governor of Homa Bay, na any other person who contributed to support the family. We don't want to politicize that because walimsaidia ile baba. In fact, ile pesa ambayo walimpatia ni pesa ambayo yeye mwenyewe aamini kama angepata, lakini itamsaidia kwa maisha yake, na ile bibi pia amepata usaidizi, bibi yake Albert Ojwang. But Professor OGOLLA is asking something very sensitive here. Why do you offer money while the family has not stated the burial date? That is a very shocking question. And this is his concern, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you. Just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you also believe that the parliament is shedding crocodile tears. Do you think the parliament is shedding crocodile tears? Just go below in the comment section and you can tell us on that. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Till you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.